The Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit there in San Francisco, we have seen a number of protests throughout the day.
Demonstrators have taken to the streets in a number of places, focusing on a range of political issues, and at times those protests have been tense. For more, let's go live now to KTVU's Brooks DeRose, who is at the Ferry Building in the city with more on those demonstrations. Brooks?
We have seen protest after protest today. So many, in fact, it's really sort of hard to keep up. Wide-ranging economic and political issues have been protested and discussed here. One wrapped up behind me. Another one, if you look across the street near the Ferry Building, we're at the foot of Market Street right now, but over there, a pro-Palestinian protest is just about to get underway. But this is just the latest protest that's happened today. Just hours ago, though, hundreds of protesters spilled into Market Street. They started marching near Union Square. They chanted and denounced China's Communist Party and President Xi. Many of them had Tibetan flags in hand and signs saying "Free Tibet." Soon some scuffles between police and protesters. And it wasn't the only major protest today. Nearly 200 organizations make up the No to APEC coalition. They had a large turnout this morning as CEOs and dignitaries headed to the Moscone Center for the APEC summit. At the intersection of Mission Street and 5th Street, protesters blocked sidewalks and entrances. It delayed dozens, if not hundreds, of attendees from getting to the summit. There were some tense moments as police were called in. They were dressed in riot gear. A couple people were arrested for pushing, shoving, or not remaining peaceful. Some attendees did try to make their way through. Hope to have heard today.
It is the community's needs that we want to push forward and not the interests of corporations. That it is the people of San Francisco, across the U.S. and even internationally, that we need to listen to what it is that they need instead of lining the pockets of billionaires, of millionaires, CEOs, and the politically elite.
We're really worried about the climate crisis, and what we've seen from APEC so far is that they're not really making that a priority. And the way in which they're using the term sustainability feels very much like greenwashing, because we're not actually seeing any plan.
In San Francisco later on tonight, there is an expectation there are likely to be protests.
And to that end, dozens and dozens of Chinese Americans lined Market Street all day. They wanted to speak out against